Hello friends, I am Muhammad Rafiq. Welcome to my YouTube channel Rafiq Engineering Drawing. As we have discussed earlier, 7 different models of projections of points inclined to both the planes. 7 different model means 7 different questions we have done. So this is additional one, like a bonus tip you can take, or it is additional advanced problem which is included to them. If you want, you can have this. This is advanced level problem. Okay, generally from examination point of view, those 7 are preferable, or this may also come if and only if traces is included in your syllabus. Okay, so this is also important if syllabus is included in your syllabus, sorry, traces is included in your syllabus. So let us see what question says. And here during the problem I will give you one more tip how we are getting locus. We will draw the locus up and down side. So why the locus required and where from it comes. Okay, so let us start the problem. First, you know what we will draw? We will draw xy line, but before that xy line we need to have given data. So let us see given data here. Given, quickly we will see the front view of a line measures AB measures 65. So front view they have given 65 mm. Front view of line is 65 mm, which makes an angle of 45 degree, which makes an angle of alpha equal to 45 degree. Okay, with xy line. Okay, and A is in HP and the VT of line is 15 mm. So for time being we will highlight this. Front view is 65 mm, front view making 45 degree, and A is in HP. VT of line 15 mm, we'll see later on. The top view of, this is important, the top view of line is inclined 30 degree to VP. So beta, that is top view final, is 30 degree. Let us try to solve this problem. Okay, as you know, end A is in HP. So front view we will be getting A dash here in the HP. Okay, this is front view is 65 at what angle? 45 degree. Okay, front view is 65 at 45. Inclination of front view we will take with alpha, apparent inclination front view. So let us draw front view for 65 mm long line at 45 degree. So assume this is 65 mm long line A dash, this is your B dash. 65 mm long line, this is front view. Front view is 65 at what angle? Alpha angle, where alpha is 45 degree. 65 mm long line at 45 degree we have taken. Front view over. As soon as you are getting in point, draw the locus. So why we are getting locus, I will tell you. There is a concept behind the angle with respect to VP or with respect to HP. If we combine both, it will come. Okay, now the VT of line is 15 mm in front of VP. Front of VP means downside. VT may be here, it may be here, it may be here, it may be here, we don't know. So we will draw a locus of 15 mm. Assume this is a distance, how much? 15. This is locus of VT. So VT somewhere here will be there. Now if you see front view, wherever it is meeting, or extension of front view wherever meeting with xy line, this point is what? Small h. A dash is also, this point is also small h. Okay, now further if you increase the front view, what we will be getting? In this direction, extension of front view. Here this we will be getting VT. Why? Because front view small h and VT will be in one line, and VT is 15 mm in front. So like this we have got VT. Now if you project it vertically upward, you will be getting small v, because from h either up or down HT will come, and from V up or down VT will come. Here already we have VT. So if you go upside, V will be always lies on, H and V will always lies on xy line. Okay, from VHT or from V reverse we have gone this time. Now they have given top view is at 30 degree, and top view, if you extension of extension of front view is H, like that top view extension you will be getting V. So if top view is at 30 degree, so from V the line which is going will also be of 30 degree, any length. This angle is how much? Somewhere here I will note down, later I will erase this. Top view angle is 30 degree. So top view line, it may be here, anywhere, that we don't know, but extension of top view will give you V. So from V we can start our top view, okay, or the extension you can imagine. It is at 30 degree. So now where from top view is starting? If you project A vertically down, somewhere here it will meet. So this is your A. So from this point the top view is starting, okay, where it is at 30 degree. 30 degree we will put this dimension little aside, just for explanation I marked this. We'll have small dimensions here, this is 30 degree, okay. Now this end of the front view will be where? Just draw the another projector, end-to-end projector you can call it as. So here we will be having B. At this point again locus, as soon as you are getting endpoints you need to draw the locus points, okay. So this is B. Now after getting from A dash to B dash front view, from A to B top view, so rotate the front view, like true lens we will project, front view top view we will rotate. So take this center, this is the radius, rotate it and project it down. So wherever it is intersecting is your B2. Join this two. Here you can draw one construction line from A to B2. If you join, this is your true lens. Similarly, this top view from A to B, take it as radius and rotate it up till this point and project it vertically upward from here, okay. So like this. So here you will be getting B1 dash, this point. If you join A dash and B1 dash, it is true length. So like this the problem is solved. Once if you have drawn the projections completely, both true lens and front view top view, your job is done. Whatever asked in the question, that we can take out from the diagram. Here they have asked true length, here we can measure true length and true length. This true length and this true length should be of almost same length, otherwise somewhere we have done the inaccuracy. Problem will be correct. Some accuracy means taking vertical line, taking parallel line, some measurement errors, okay. If you minimize the errors, this true length and this true length will be almost similar to each other, or sometimes it may come, if you are more accurate, sometimes it may come exact. Now see, true length we have seen, and inclination with VP. Inclination with VP means this true length inclination with horizontal line, horizontal inclination. This is phi, true length inclination. So they have asked inclination with VP means this one, phi equal to some degrees you need to write, and true length measure from the question or measure from the diagram and write it. This is how the solution is done. Now see, if the line is inclined to HP, this is the endpoint, here we are drawing locus. Why we are drawing locus? Because inclination to HP we have given, with respect to VP some angle is there still, that angle where it may be now inclined to HP like this, with respect to VP as of now it is 0 degree. If you turn it 10 degree, 20, 30, till here it is 90. Again if you turn it 180, or like that, it is forming a cone. So here this upper circle it is generating, that is your locus. Got it? Inclined to HP, of course, with respect to VP it is parallel, that is 0 degree. If you make incline with respect to VP like this or like this, here and there it is making arc or circle, or if you see the entire thing, it is forming a imaginary cone over here. So because of that, this locus will come. And in the previous video I forgot to say you which line will be dark and which line will be thin from examination point of view. So front view should be dark, of course, top view should be dark, okay, whereas true length, this true length you can keep medium, or most of the students will prefer true length also dark. It is up to you, but my choice is front view, top view dark, of course, and this true length along with XY line I'll keep it medium, okay. Then rest of the things like locus line, projector, rotation, and this construction line, this angle here, dimension, everything is of light color. Then writing of text like VT, A dash, 30 degree, B dash, B1 dash, this text locus, all those things you can also keep it with medium line. Now what is dark, what is medium, what is thin? So dark you can prefer the pencil 2B or B, it's individual choice. And for light you can use H, 2H. And for medium, this is for dark lines, this is for lighter line. For medium you can have in between this HB or B, it's up to you. See, it depends on individual person. If with same pen we can get, with same pencil we can get dark, medium or thin like this. If I am drawing with extra force, we will be getting dark line. If you are putting light pressure, you will be getting thin line. So it depends on your practice skills, okay. So this is all in this video. Thanks for watching.